Remember what we were discussing in the last class?
Procmeans.
Why we use the procmeans procedure?
To generate descriptive statistics for all the numerical variables by categorically.
What descriptive statistics that you know?
To check quality data.
What are the descriptive statistics that you know?
Procmeans. No?
N mean
N mean standard deviation,
minimum,
minimum,
maximum.
maximum. Do you know anything other than that? What are the default statistics that you will get when you run the procmeans procedure?
N mean
N
standard
mean
deviation maximum.
Said minimum maximum.
N mean standard deviation, minimum, and maximum. Do you know any other statistics? Do you know anything other than this?
Variance range, minimum, maximum, Q1, P10, P90, P20.
LM, UCLM, STD,
LCLM, UCLM, standard error,
some weight.
sum of weight, sum weight, all those are descriptive statistics. By the way, what's the syntax we should write? What's the basic syntax that you can write?
Proc means.
Proc means.
Means data equal.
If I write the proc means semicolon, what will happen?
Recent.
Most recent
file.
default library data set.
So it will execute the proc means procedure for the most recently created data set of what library. And it will execute the means procedure for all the numerical variables of a data set. But tell me, if you do not want to have all the stats, if you do not want to have all the stats, so if you want to get the analysis for a specific data set, what we should write? Proc means
Data is equal to
data
data
set name. Data is equal to data set name. And then, if you have a labels, by default, it will print the labels. If you do not want to have the labels, what is the option you should write?
No
No
labels.
No labels.
no labels.
And by default, when you execute the procmeans procedure, you will get the too many decimal values. So if you want to control the decimal values, so what is the option that we write?
Max.
Max deck is equal to number. If you specify max deck is equal to 2, you will get the two decimal values. If you specify max deck is equal to 3, you will get the 3 decimal values. But by default, you will get analysis for all the numerical variables. But if you want to have analysis for one variable, a specific variable, what is the statement you should write?
var
statement. So if I specify var statement height and weight 2 variables, now we'll get the analysis for 2 variables. So how many variables for how many variables you want to have analysis? So for those many variables we will specify in the var statement. Okay, and I told you by default you will get the 5 descriptive statistics. But if you want to have a specific statistics, then what we will do? You will use whatever the statistic that you want to have. You should write the statistical keyword. Say, for example, if you want to have a sum and mean, now I'm going to specify no labels sum and mean. Now I'm going to get only the total and the average value. Okay, and then here I want to have all the statistics, sum, mean, median, standard deviation, n miss. I want to have a var range, minimum value, maximum value, first quartile, third quartile, P10, P90. I want to have all this. If I execute the program in the output window, I will get all the analysis. But I want to have a total for the weight variable, but I want to have total separately for both males and females. In that scenario, generally, what is the statement we write? We write the by statement. But you know that if you wanted any variable in the by statement, we need to sort the data before using the by variable. But I told you in the procmeans procedure, we have a better statement and which is in a class statement. What is the difference between by statement and a class statement? When you are using a class statement, you no need to sort the data. And the second one is when you're using a class statement, you will get the data categorically, but you will get all the information in one table. So that you can keep most of the information in a small table. Now, if I specify var weight class age group, now you will get the total weight, for different age groups like young, middle, and adult. If a specific class is, now we are going to get the total weight because I'm using a sum keyword here. I'm getting the total weight for 11 years, 12 years, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And what will happen if you specify the two variables in the class statement? Now the data will be get separated within the gender age group. Within the age group, you will get analysis for weight variable. What analysis you will get? You will get the total. Understand this one? You can add multiple variables. So now if I add three variables within the sex age group, within the age group for age, by default, what you will get? You will get the total, and you will get the total for weight variable. Understand this one? So this is what we have seen. And I told you, when you execute the program, where you will get this report, where you will get the result, you will always get the results in the output window or in the result viewer window. But if you have information result in the output window, this is very rigid. I will tell you one thing. If you are coming in future, if you are coming into the clinical SAS, in the clinical SAS, we are going to have a concept called tables. In the tables, give me 1 second. So this is the mock shell that you'll get it. Can you see the mock shell? Now I want to have analysis for age variable. I can see what type of analysis I want to have. I want to have n, mean and standard deviation in one line. I want to have a median. Then I want to have min and max. If you want to have this descriptive statistics, what is the procedure you should write?
Procmeans.
You should write the procmeans procedure. So, but if I write the procmeans procedure, say for example, I want to have for age variable, I will take the SAS-self.class. In the SAS-self.class for age variable, I will write that analysis. Now see, I am writing procmeans data is equal to class data set. For which will I want to have analysis? I want to have for age variable. Okay. Say for example, I am writing in the class statement, I am writing, I want to have analysis for, age group. Now I'm writing like this one. If I select the program and execute the program, now this is how I'm going to get the report. Can you see how I'm getting the report? Here we are getting information in horizontal dimension. Can you see how we have in the mock shell?
Vertical.
In the vertical dimension. So now how we can get this, if the information in the horizontal dimension in the output window, then how to get this information in the vertical manner? How to get in a vertical manner? Can you see? Here we have n mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum, horizontal dimension, but I want to have a vertical dimension.
Transpose.
We have to transpose the data. But if you want to transpose the data, where we should have the data? The data must be present in a data set. But where we have this data right now? This report. It is an output window. So it won't help us. So then what we should do, whatever the report we are getting now, you should get the same report in a data set, because the data set, we can manipulate the data. If we have information in the output window, we cannot manipulate. It's very rigid. We cannot manipulate it. So in order to make changes in the report in the future, I want to get the report in the data set. Now, if you want to have the report in the data set, now we are going to write procmeans data is equal to the data set name. Okay. Now I want to have analysis for height variable, and I want to have analysis for weight variable. Now, if you want to have analysis in a data set, now we are going to write a statement called output. Out is equal to the data set name. Now I want to have this information in a data set called temp1. Now keep a semicolon. Now write the run statement. Now, if I execute the program, now see what is going to happen. Yes, we will get the report in the output window. And at the same time, the information will also be get saved in the data set. Now I'll go to work library. In the work lab, can you see we have a temp1 data set? And in the temp1 data set, can you see what information that we have? So here we have three important variables. Can you see what the first variable that we have? Underscore type underscore. In underscore type underscore, can you see what is the value we have right now? 0. And we have underscore frequency underscore. In that we have value 19. You know what you mean by 19? So that means we are getting this 5 statistics for all the 19 observations. And then underscore stat underscore will have for what statistics that you are getting. By default, what are the statistics that you will get? N, min, max, mean, standard deviation. Since in the var statement, I specified the two variables, I'm getting analysis for both height and weight because I specified height and weight in the var statement. Understand very important question. What are the automatic variables that you will get when you save the procmeans procedure report into a table? You will get underscore type underscore frequency underscore stat underscore. Understand this one?
Hmm.
Now, this time I'm writing like this one. I want to have analysis for only one variable, for weight variable. I'm writing proc means data is equal to, I want to have a data analysis for class data set. Now var statement, I am writing the weight. Now keep a semicolon run. You know, if I execute, now I want to have this information in a data set. If you want to have information in a data set, what we should do? We should write output. Out is equal to the data set name. I want to have temp2. You know, if I execute the program, I will get this information both in output window and in the data set also. So can you see, we have the information in the output window and the results view window. At the same time, the information is saving into a data set. Now, all I want to do is I want to have this information in a data set. I do not want to have in the output window. Now, if you do not want to have in the output window, now we are going to write an option called no print. So no print option suppresses printing of the report in the output window, but the information will be get saved in a data set. Now see, in the data set, I have analysis for weight variable. I'm having analysis for all the 5 numerical variables. Sorry, I'm getting all the 5 default statistics. And here we have, you know, underscore type underscore 0, underscore frequency underscore is equal to 19. Understand this one? Now, again, I'm writing proc means data is equal to class data set. Now I'm writing the var statement. I'm writing the weight variable. I want to have analysis for weight. Then I want to save the information in a data set. I'm writing output. Out is equal to temp3. Okay. But you know, I do not want to have all the 5 default statistics. I want to have only total. If you want to have a total, then what you will do? If you want to have only total,
Sum.
we are using a sum keyword. Now I'm writing a sum here. Now see, if I select the program, execute it, yes, can you see in the output window what statistics that you are getting? Only sum. Because we specified only sum keyword in the procmeans. But what is the data set that you are saving? What is the data set that you are creating? Temp3. Now I will go to the temp3. Now temp3, can you see what type of statistics that you got? Nikhila, keep your video off. Tell me what statistics you are getting in the data set.
Keyword
default.
statistics. Maximum, mean.
We are getting n, min, max, mean, size. So that means if I write a sum keyword, this sum keyword works for only for output window. Again, in the data set, what statistics that we are getting? We're getting all the 5 default statistics, isn't it? So that means this sum keyword only for output window. But again, see what I'm going to do? I'm going to execute this program one more time. Now in the output window, can you see what are the statistics I'm getting? Only total. But in the data set, what we are getting? In the data set, we are getting all the 5 default statistics. So that means this keyword not at all related to output out is equal to data set. But anyway, I want to have information in the data set only. So I do not want to print anything outside. Now I'm writing what is the option you should write now? You should write no option. Anyway, these two are not at all related. Now, if I execute the program, again, tell me in the temp3, what statistics that you will get? You will get all the 5 default statistics. Okay. But in the temp3, I do not want to have all the 5 default statistics. I want to have only total. Now, if you want to have only total, you know what I'm going to do? Now, in output, out is equal to write the data set name, then followed by, you should use statistical keyword in output statement. And by the way, you should not write only the statistical keyword. You should write the statistical keyword is equal to. So if you want to have a total, you should write the sum is equal to. Now see, if I select the program, execute the program, since I specify the no print option, you won't get any print in the output window. But in the data set, we are going to have a statistics. But what statistics that you are going to have in the data set now? I'm going to have only the total. Now see, if I selected the program, execute the program, now we have a temp3. Now can you see what we have in the temp3? We do not have a 5 default statistics now. We have only the total. But yes, we are getting the total, but can you say what is the name of the variable?
Wait.
You know why? Because we are calculating this total per weight variable. Per weight variable. Now, in the data set, now I want to save both total and average value. I want to save both total and average value. So if you want to save both total and average value, you know what we should do? Output out is equal to data set name. Now sum is equal to, if you want to have average, what we should do? We should write mean is equal to. Now tell me, I am calculating this total and I'm calculating this mean for which variable?
Wait variable.
Weight variable. So now we are getting both the total value and mean value for weight variable, but there is a problem. When you're calculating the total, what was the variable name we got? Remember?
Wait.
Now, when you're calculating the mean value, now also the variable name is going to be weight only, because we are calculating this mean value also for which variable? Weight variable. So in this, for total also will get the variable name weight. For average also will get the variable name weight. Now tell me, is it possible to have 2 variables with the same name in one data set?
No.
No. That's why when I execute the program, I'm expecting 2 statistics, which is a total and mean. But in the temp3, I'm getting only, can you see what I'm getting? I'm getting only 1900.5, which is, I'm getting only the total. But what about the means? I didn't get the mean. I want to check what exactly happened. I'll go to the log window. Now, this is the warning I'm getting. Can you read that warning and understand? Tell me what you mean. What does it mean? Variable. Weight already exists on file work.temp3. The duplicate variables will not be included in the output data set of the output statement. So that means when you're calculating sum, the variable name was weight only. When you're calculating mean, now also the variable name is going to be weight only. But we cannot have 2 variables with one name. But I want to have both total and mean also. If you want to have in that way, now we can write whatever the statistics that you want to have. You can, if the statistical keyword is equal to, then the second statistical keyword is equal to. After all the statistical keywords, keep a forward slash and write an option called auto name. If you specify auto name, now SAS is going to give automatic names. Now we are going to have, weight underscore total. We are going to have weight underscore mean. So now can you see SAS is creating its own variables because the variable name is weight underscore what is the status that you are asking for some weight underscore mean. Now, in the same way, if you want to have a multiple statistical analysis, again, what we should do, whatever analysis you want to have, you can min is equal to, I want to have max is equal to, I want to have standard deviation is equal to, I want to have n is equal to, I want to have n miss is equal to. Now, you should write statistical keyword is equal to symbol. Say, for example, I want to have in a first quartile, Q1 is equal to, third quartile, Q3 is equal to, I want to have, say, for example, variance var is equal to, okay, I want to have uncorrected sums of squares is equal to, corrected sums of squares is equal to, and I want to have, LCLM is equal to, UCLM is equal to, whatever the statistics that you want to have, you should write it. Now select the program. Since you specified the auto name, so SAS is going to give, every time the way, variable name underscore statistics. Now we execute the program. So what is the problem that we have? We'll go to the log window.
Run.
Corrected sums of squares. Corrected sums, uncorrected sums of
spaces, sir. Mean is equal.
Minimum max space.
don't require any since you specified is equal to symbol. Now we have data set. Now can you see we got all the statistics? Understand this one? Now, and the next one is ambiguity because all the statistics are going to have the same variable name. So the program will not be get executed. So If you want to have all the statistics, what is the option you should write? You should write auto name. At the same time, I want to give the labels also. If you want to give the labels, what we should write now? We are going to specify an option called auto label. If I specify the auto label, automatically you will get the labels also. So far we can see only the variable names. If you want to see the labels, go to view, click on the column labels. Now can you see we are getting the original label underscore statistical keyword. So this is how we can give auto names and auto labels. Clear this one? No. This time I'm writing proc means data is equal to data set name, which is class. I do not want to have any print in the output window, no print option. I want to have analysis for weight variable. I'm writing var weight, and I want to have analysis for height variable also. Okay, then I want to have this information in a data set. So output out is equal to, I'm writing the data set name as a temp4. Okay, now remember, I want to have total weight and total height. So that means I want to have a total for both height variable and weight variable. Now, if I write the sum is equal to, now we are going to get the total. So now I'm writing sum semicolon, write the run statement. Now select the program and execute the program. Yes, we have a temp4. Now can you see we are getting weight total and we are getting the height total. But I want to have total and average value also. So then what should I write? I am going to write, sum is equal to mean is equal to. But now, for height variable, for weight variable, total value also weight and average value also weight. Then what should I write now? I'm going to specify auto name. Okay, now I'm writing auto name option. Now I'm selecting this program, executing it. Now we are getting the auto names. So this is, student weight. This is student height. So these are the totals. We'll do one thing. Go to the view and I'll get the column names. Weight underscore sum, height underscore sum, weight underscore mean, height underscore mean. But this is not my requirement. You know what is my requirement? For weight, I want to have a total. For height, I want to have mean. So that means I want to have different statistics for each variable. If you require different statistics, then what we should do? Now I'm going to specify proc means data is equal to data set name. I do not want to have any print, no print option, where I want to have analysis for both height and weight variables. Then I'm going to write a statement called output. Out is equal to data set name. I want to have a temp5. I am writing the temp5. Now, issued the first statistical keyword. What I want to have? I want to have a total. But you want to have a total for which variable?
Height, weight variable.
Weight variable. Now we should statistical keyword, open the parenthesis. Now we should write the variable name is equal to. And then I want to have average value, mean for which value I want to have mean. I want to have it a height variable. So now we should mean of height is equal to. So far, we have seen how to give the auto names, but I want to give my own customized names, my own variable names. If you want to give your own variable names, you no need to write auto names. Simply sum of weight is equal to whatever the variable name that you want to have. Now we can, now I want to have a total weight. So mean of height is equal to, after the is equal to symbol, I am writing average height. So that means what are the two new variables you will get now? The variable name is a total weight and another variable name is average height. Now, it won't create its own data sets. It will create whatever the names that I have given, it is going to create those variables. Now, can you say I'm getting the total weight, I'm getting the average height. So now you can get the different statistics for each variable. Now I'm writing, proc means data is equal to class. I do not want to have any information in the output window, no print option. Then I'm writing the var statement. In the var statement, I'm specifying, I want to have analysis for only for weight variable. I'm writing the weight. Then I'm going to specify output. Out is equal to data set name, which is I want to have in a temp6. Then I want to have in a total. sum is equal to, since we have only one variable, you no need a variable name at all. Sum is equal to, I want to have variable name total weight. I want to have, mean is equal to average weight. And I want to have, min is equal to, I want to have low weight. I want to max is equal to, I want to have, say, for example, high weight. And I want to have n is equal to count. And I want to have n miss is equal to, I want to have some x variable. Now, statistical keyword is equal to the variable name. Now, if I execute this program, now what we are going to get now? Now we are going to have your own variable names. This is how we are going to get it. Can you see? These are the variable names that I had given. Understand this one? Now I am writing proc means data is equal to data set, which is a class data set. I do not want to have any print. I am writing the no print option. Now I want to have analysis for weight variable. I'm writing var weight. Now I'm writing output. Out is equal to data set name. I want to have information in the DS1 data set. Now tell me what you are going to have in the DS1 data set. Anybody? What information we are going to have in weight variable? Right. What information that we are going to have in the DS1? Anybody?
All 5 descriptive statics.
So what variable that you will have first of all?
N
What variables?
underscore type underscore.
Underscore type underscore. Very good. Underscore type underscore. Underscore frequency underscore.
Underscore stat.
Underscore. And then finally we'll get, since we are weight variable, for the weight variable, now we'll have the analysis. Now see, if I go to the program, this is the DS1 that we have like this one. But by the way, I want to have only total in the data set. What should I do? Very good. Now I'm writing the sum is equal to. Okay. And now if I execute the program, now if I go to the data set, this is the information that you're getting. Now, can you see what I'm getting? I'm getting only the total, which is 1900.5. And whose total it is?
Wait, dot.
All the 19 students.
19 variables.
All the 19 students weight total, right? But now my requirement is, I want to have females total and males total. What should I do?
Class.
Now we should write a class statement.
Class.
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 Now tell me, if I didn't write the no print option, tell me where you will get this report now?
Result.
Output window, result window. But in the output window, what result that what statistic that you will get?
Only some.
No. In the output window, we'll get the 5 default statistics. If you didn't write any keyword here, you'll get the 5 default statistics, right? But now here also, I want to have only total. If you want to have a total here also, what we should write?
Sum.
Sum.
Is equal to, sum. Now see, if I execute the program in the output window, I am getting the total, but can you see how we are getting the total? We are not getting the total 19 students, but how we are getting this total?
Male and female.
This is females total and this is males weight total. And at the same time, the same information also saved in a data set. What is the data set name?
DS1.
DS1. Now in the DS1, now can you see how we have the information? We have 2 types of information. First, we got information for all the 19 students weight. Then after that, again, what we get?
Females total.
Females total
Males
and the males total.
total.
When we have it for total 19 students, what is underscore type underscore we have?
0.
0. When we have a females and males, then what is the underscore type underscore that we have?
1.
It's going to be a little bit confusing. Try to understand it is because it's very, very important. Okay. Now, in the output window, we we got only for females and males, but in the data set, we are getting for all the 19 students plus females and males.
Sometimes.
So this 19 students information we didn't get in the output window, but in the data set, it is saving. Okay. Now I'm writing program like this one. Means data is equal to class data set where I am writing weight variable. I am writing output. Out is equal to data set name ds2 semicolon run. Now tell me what you will get in the output window, what you will get in the data set.
In the data set, we will get underscore, type underscore, and
Okay.
underscore and stat underscore, and
Okay.
underscore frequency underscore.
Underscore
And
You will
frequency
get,
underscore.
yes,
Wait.
you will get underscore type underscore. The underscore type underscore will be 0. Then we are going to have underscore frequency underscore. You will get a 19. And then we are going to have underscore stat underscore. What we are going to have in underscore stat underscore?
N,
Um,
N,
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 N
min,
min,
max,
mean,
median,
max.
standard deviation.
min, max.
What we are going to have in the data set for output window? Output window.
In output window, we'll get all statistics. In data set, we have underscore type underscore frequency underscore and the weight.
I'm asking for output window. Output window.
Output
Only
will
weight, sir.
same, sir.
only average.
Why average in the output window? Did I specify here average?
We have not mentioned non print, right, sir? So we get
So
all.
what will happen? You'll get all the 5 default statistics in the output window also, right? Now select the program execute. Can you see in the output window also I'm getting n mean standard deviation minimum and maximum. In the data set also you will get the same information, but this is how we are going to get it. Underscore stat underscore 5 stat 6, and in the weight variable we got all the 5 values. But what is underscore frequency underscore means? For all the 19 students. What is underscore type underscore we have? 0. Now, I want to have 5 statistics, but I want to have 5 statistics separately for females and males. So tell me what should I do? I want to have for females and males.
We should write
Class.
class.
Statement and sex.
Sex.
Very good. Now in the output window, what information that you will get now? In the output window, you will get like this one, females, and then you will get males. And then what you will get now? You will get n, you will get a mean, and you will get standard deviation, you will get a minimum, and what you will get? Maximum.
Max.
Okay. Now we are getting this analysis for both females and males. But what about the data set?
Underscore type underscore frequency.
Now see, I'm executing this program. Now I will go to the data set. This is, see, we know that one, this is exactly that what we have discussed, we got in the same way. Now, what is happening in the data set? Now I'll go to the data set. This is what we have in the data set. Now, can you debug this? Can you explain me what exactly happened here? You know, in the output window, since we specify, like this, in the output window, we get the information only for females 5 stat 6, for males 5 stat 6. But can you see in the data set how we are getting? First of all, we are getting this for all the 19 students. For all the 19 students, first you are getting the statistics. Again, after that, what you are getting now? Now based on the gender.
Student.
Now again, we are getting for females 5 statistics and for males 5 stats. You know, in the output window, we got only this information. Isn't it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
But in the data set, we have both the combinations. So what if first we are getting? We are getting first for all the overall 19 students. And then we are getting information for based on the gender. Now, you know, when you are not writing the class statement, when you didn't write the class statement, in the data set, we have underscore type underscore only 0. But when you specify class statement, in the class statement, when you specify one variable, now in the data set, what combination that we have in underscore type underscore? We have two values. First, we have a 0. Then what we have?
1.
When we have a 1, which variable has got values now?
Females.
Sex variable. Sex variable. Sex variable contains both female. Now we are getting analysis separately for females and then separately for males. But female unna gani, male unna gani, sex variable, a variable value undandi ippudu? Sex variable. Understand this one? Now I'll go to little bit further. Now in the class statement, I am writing sex age group. Now tell me what is going to happen in the output window. Output window information em. First data is going to get divided into sex. Now we'll get the females and then you'll get males. Now within the females, within the sex, now we are going to have adult, then we are going to have middle, and then we are going to have young. Now within the males, analysis, we are going to have adult, then we are going to have a middle, and then we are going to have young. Now, what we are going to get now? We are going to have analysis. You will get N, you will get mean, and you will get standard deviation, you will get minimum, and you will get maximum. And if output window analysis allows within the sex age group.
Age. Adult.
Within the sex age group, right?
Yes.
This is how we are going to get in the output. Now, see, if I execute the program, now this is what we are getting in the output window. See, within the sex age group, adult, middle, young. What we are getting for all the three age groups, we are getting N, mean, standard deviation, minimum, and because 5 default statistics. This is okay, but what information that we are going to have in the data set? Now, first we have underscore type underscore 0. When we have underscore type underscore 0, for whom we have analysis?
19 observations.
All the 19 students, 19 observations. Then we have underscore type underscore 1. Which variable has got values?
Age group.
Which variable has got age group? Now we have analysis for age group. You know, in the adult we have 5 members, middle 7 members, and young 7 members. We have adults ki 5 default statistics vastayandi, middle ki 5 default statistics vastayi, and young kuda 5 default statistics vastayi. Now underscore type underscore 2 అయినప్పుడు ఏ వేరియబుల్ వాల్యూ ఉన్నాయండి?
Sex variable.
Sex. అంటే ఇప్పుడు నాకు సెపరేట్ గా ఫీమేల్స్ కి 9 ఫీమేల్స్ కి డిఫాల్ట్ 5 డిఫాల్ట్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ వస్తాయి, 10 మేల్స్ కి కూడా నాకు డిఫాల్ట్ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ 5 స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ వస్తాయి. ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ కాంబినేషన్ ఎవరున్నారు చూడండి. ఇప్పుడు విత్ ద సెక్స్ ఏజ్ గ్రూప్. మీకు అవుట్పుట్ విండోలో ఓన్లీ ఒక్క కాంబినేషన్ వస్తుందండి, కానీ డేటా సెట్ లో అన్ని కాంబినేషన్స్ వస్తాయి. డేటా సెట్ లో ఏం జరిగిందో చూడండి. ఫస్ట్ 19 స్టూడెంట్స్ కి వచ్చింది, తర్వాత నేను క్లాస్ సెట్ రైట్ సైడ్ ఈ వేరియబుల్ రాశాను, ఇక్కడ అండర్స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్స్కోర్ 1 అయింది, ఇది అండర్స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్స్కోర్ 2 అయింది, తర్వాత ఏమైందంటే అండర్స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్స్కోర్ 3 అయినప్పుడు ఏ కాంబినేషన్ వస్తుంది మనకి? విత్ ఇన్ ద సెక్స్ ఏజ్ గ్రూప్. దీన్ని మనం ఎలా చెప్తామంటే టూ టు ద పవర్ ఆఫ్ n minus 1 అని చెప్తామండి. How will say that one? 2 to the power of n minus 1. What do you mean by n? How many variables is specified in the class statement? చూడండి, క్లాస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఎన్ని వేరియబుల్స్ స్పెసిఫై చేశాను నేను? How many variables we have in the class statement? 2. When we have a 2 variables, it is going to be 2 to the power of n అంటే 2 to the power of 2 minus 1. 2 to the power of 2 అంటే ఎంత అండి?
4,
4 minus 1 is equal to ఎన్ని కాంబినేషన్స్ అండి?
3 combination.
అంటే లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ నేను సెక్స్ అనే వేరియబుల్ రాశాను, రైట్ సైడ్ ఏ వేరియబుల్ రాశానండి?
Age group.
ఏజ్ గ్రూప్. ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఒక్కటే వచ్చినప్పుడు అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 1 అయినప్పుడు ఓన్లీ ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ కి వస్తుందండి. అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 2 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుంది అనాలిసిస్? ఓన్లీ సెక్స్ కి వస్తుందండి. మీరు అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 3 అయినప్పుడు అనాలిసిస్ ఎవరికి వస్తుంది? ఇప్పుడు విత్ ఇన్ ద సెక్స్
Age group cost.
ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ వస్తుందండి. ఓకే, నౌ జస్ట్ ఇమాజిన్ I specified 3 variables in the class statement. క్లాస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లో నేను 3 వేరియబుల్స్ రాస్తాను అనుకోండి. చూడండి, సెక్స్, ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ అండ్ ఏజ్ రాస్తున్నానండి. ఇప్పుడు 3 వేరియబుల్స్ రాస్తే ఎన్ని కాంబినేషన్స్ వస్తాయండి? సెక్స్, ఏజ్ గ్రూప్, ఏజ్. 2 to the power of n అంటే కనుక ఎన్ని ఉంది? 2 to the power of 3 అండి. 2 to the power of 3 minus 1. 2 to the power of 3 అంటే ఎంత అండి?
6
8.
minus
8 2 to the power of 3. 8 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is equal to ఎన్ని కాంబినేషన్స్ వస్తాయండి? 7. చూడండి, 7 కాంబినేషన్స్ ఎలా వస్తాయో ఒకసారి చూద్దాం. చూడండి, ఫస్ట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 1 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుందంటే ఏజ్కి వస్తుందండి అనాలిసిస్. సో ఇది అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ ఇస్ ఈక్వల్ టు 1. నెక్స్ట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 2 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుంది అనాలిసిస్? ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ వస్తుంది. అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 3 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుంది అనాలిసిస్? నాకు విత్ ఇన్ ద ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఏజ్కి వస్తుందండి. ఓకే, మరి అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 4 అయినప్పుడు నాకు కాంబినేషన్ ఎవరికి వస్తుందంటే సెక్స్ కి ఏజ్ కి వస్తుందండి. మరి అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 5 అయినప్పుడు నా కాంబినేషన్ ఎవరికి వస్తుంది? చూడండి, సెక్స్, ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ అండి. మరి ఇప్పుడు అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 6 అండి. వన్ టూ త్రీ 4 5. నెక్స్ట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ చూడండి, ఓన్లీ చిన్న. సో నెక్స్ట్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 4 అయినప్పుడు మీకు అనాలిసిస్ ఎవరికి వస్తుందంటే సెక్స్ కి వస్తుందండి. మరి ఇప్పుడు 5 అయినప్పుడు ఏమైనా అనాలిసిస్ ఎవరికి వస్తుందో చూడండి, సెక్స్ కి ఏజ్ కి 5th కాంబినేషన్ వస్తుందండి. తర్వాత సెక్స్ కి ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ కి ఏ కాంబినేషన్ వస్తుందంటే 6th కాంబినేషన్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 6 అవుతుందండి. మరి ఇప్పుడు 7 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుందండి? సెక్స్, ఏజ్ గ్రూప్, ఏజ్ ఏమవుతుందండి కాంబినేషన్? ఇది 7th కాంబినేషన్ అవుతుందండి. అంటే ఇఫ్ యూ స్పెసిఫై 3 వేరియబుల్స్ in that class statement, it is equal to 2 to the power of 3 minus 1, which is 8 minus 1 is equal to how many combinations you will get now? 7 combinations. చూడండి, ఇది ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్. నేను ఐఎమ్ సెలెక్టింగ్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ అండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటింగ్ ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ సిన్స్ వీ హ్యావ్ 3 వేరియబుల్స్ నౌ. But in the output window, you will get only the final combination within the sex, age group, within the age group, age. But in the data set, now see what is happening. అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 0 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి వస్తుంది చూడండి, 19 స్టూడెంట్స్. దట్ ఈస్ ఓకే. బట్ ఇప్పుడు క్లాస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఎన్ని వేరియబుల్స్ రాశాను గుర్తుందండి? 3 వేరియబుల్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద 3 వేరియబుల్స్? ఆన్ ద లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ సెక్స్, ఇన్ ద మిడిల్ ఏజ్ గ్రూప్, ఆన్ ద రైట్ సైడ్ ఏజ్. మరి ఇప్పుడు అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 1 అయినప్పుడు ఏ వేరియబుల్ వాల్యూ చూడండి?
Age.
Now this one. ఓకే, నా అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 2 అయినప్పుడు ఏ వేరియబుల్ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి చూడండి?
Age group.
ఏజ్ గ్రూప్. సో దిస్ వన్. నౌ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 3 అయినప్పుడు వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్?
Age group.
Age
and age.
విత్ ఇన్ ద ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఏజ్. విత్ ఇన్ ద ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఎవరికి వచ్చింది చూడండి? ఏజ్ కి వచ్చింది. సో దట్ ఈస్ అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 3 విత్ ఇన్ ద ఏజ్ గ్రూప్ ఏజ్. ఇప్పుడు అండర్ స్కోర్ టైప్ అండర్ స్కోర్ 4 అయినప్పుడు ఎవరికి ఉండాలి అనాలిసిస్? 6. Now we have underscore type underscore 4. When we have a 4, can you see which value has got the values?
6 variables.
6 variables.
Next underscore type underscore 5 అయినప్పుడు which 2 variables has got the values?
Sex within age.
Sex and age. Now sex and age. Sex and age. This is the fifth combination. Now sixth combination ఎవరు ఉండాలి చూడండి.
Sex and age group.
Age group.
Sex and age group. Now when we have underscore type underscore 6, we are going to have, sex and age group. Can you see this one? Sex and age group. And then finally, when we have underscore type underscore 7, can you see which variables has got the combination?
All three.
All
sir.
the three.
Sex,
Age
age
group,
and
age
age.
group.
మరి ఇప్పుడు నేను క్లాస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ లో కనుక 4 వేరియబుల్స్ రాశాను అనుకోండి, ఎలా వస్తుందండి కాంబినేషన్?
Sir, why it
Any
is not
combination
working in the
one.
order wise, sir?
What you mean by order?
In the class, we are writing sex, age group, age, and weight, right? But it is coming like weight first, age after, age group after, and sex in the last.
So
right?
it always comes from the right side to the left side. This is going to be 1, this is going to be 2, and the combination is going to be 3. Okay, then this is 4. Again, age group weight 5, age group age 6, age group age weight 7, then sex 8, sex and weight 9, sex and age 10, sex and age group 11, sex and age weight 12, sex age group and age 13. ఇలా మొత్తం మీకు ఎన్ని కాంబినేషన్స్ వస్తాయండి? ఇప్పుడు 4 వేరియబుల్స్ వస్తే కనుక 2 to the power of n. 2 to the power of n అంటే కనుక ఎంత అవుతుందండి? 15 కాంబినేషన్స్ వస్తాయండి. అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ వన్? సో ఇటువైపు నుంచి లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది కాంబినేషన్స్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా, ఫ్రమ్ ద రైట్ సైడ్ టు ద లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Understand this one? Now, I do not want to have all the combinations. So when you write a 4 variables, what is the highest combination you will get? What is the highest combination you are going to have from 1 to 15? Now, I want to have only 15th combination. If you want to have only 15th combination, we are going to use an option called n-way. N-way option will keep only the 15th highest combination in the data set. Now, can you see what is the combination that we have in age variable now? Sorry, what is that we have in underscore type underscore? Only the 15th combination. But if you specify 3 variables, then what is the highest combination?
7.
7. You'll get only 7 in the data set. But if you want to have a specific combination, then what we should do? You no need to write here n-way, and then here we should go output. Out is equal data set name. Open the parenthesis. Now we should write where is equal to. Open the parenthesis. Underscore type underscore is equal to whatever the combination you want to have. Now we can write. If you write the 2, now what is the combination that you are going to get? Underscore type underscore 2. But if you want to have a highest combination, write n-way. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
This is a procmeans procedure. Okay, very, very important, both the usage point of view and interview point of view also. Okay, in tomorrow's class, we'll see another procedure. Okay, see you tomorrow.